Hello and welcome to another episode of Complete Rider Motorcycle Review. In this episode we take a look at Yamaha's LAMS approved R3. This little crotch rocket has plenty of bang for its buck, and I'll show you why this mini racer is a great option for any rider at any level, and then we'll give it a review. What's a review, I hear you say? Well, we'll rev up the tacho and give it a completely 100% biased and unscientific score. Sorta like this. The year was 2019 and Lady Gaga wins the Oscar for Best Song for the movie A Star Is Born, number 4, with the song aptly titled Shallow. Bohemian Rhapsody won 4 Oscars, but I saw the real thing in 1985. But the best part of the night was when these two legends introduced the movie, and it made me go back and watch Wayne's World all over again. And no, I'm not even going to mention the C word. It was also the year that Yamaha updated the awesome little R3, and they made some great changes as well, as we will see. The R3 traces its lineage back to 2014 with the introduction of the R25 and the R3 for various markets, and they were both well set up bikes, but the 2019 model changes took the R3 to another level. Upside down forks, slightly higher top speed, full LCD dash display, slightly lower bars, a new fairing design and sexy updated colours all combine to make a good package great, so let's have a look at it. The 321cc parallel twin cylinder engine produces 41.4 horsepower, and that 0.4 is important. With 26.9 Newton meters or nearly 20 foot-pounds of torque, the engine runs Yamaha's new offset cylinder technology, which in short means reduced friction on the piston and cylinder walls. This friction creates a loss of power, which is pretty important to these small motors. Basically, in a normal engine, the crank sits directly under the piston, and a longer conrod is needed to eliminate this friction. This works fine, but means more weight, more spinning mass, a larger size engine, and of course more cost. But by offsetting the crank to the conrod achieves the same function but is lighter, more compact and cheaper, and this tech is now used on many of Yamaha's bikes and other light engines within their range. Fuel is fed from the 14 litre or 3.7 gallon tank via electronic fuel injection to produce all that 41.4 horsepower, which in turn is pushed to the ground via a 6-speed gearbox and chain drive, then onto a 140/70/17 rear tyre with a 110/70/17 up front. Its wet weight is 167 kilograms or 368 pounds and feels light and nimble to me. In fact, it feels very light and nimble actually, helped by the 780mm or 30.7 inch seat height with a comfortable peg bar seat triangle. It was noted by all the journos of the time that the 37mm upside down front forks made a heap of difference to the handling over its predecessor, and makes it look much more modern and cooler as well. Stopping is more than adequate for 4-finger braking, with a single 298mm disc up front with a basic twin piston caliper, and a 220mm rear disc doing the job just fine. ABS was standard for 2019, which was great, and not the stupid idea of being a $500 option like it was for many years with so many of the bike manufacturers. Top speed is around 170 kilometers an hour or 105 miles per hour in standard kit, with a 14.2 second quarter mile. All up, quick enough for this market segment. If you've liked this video so far, please take a second to like and subscribe to my channel. You guys keep me motivated, so thanks for that. I love the LCD dash display with tacho, clear speed display, fuel level and economy, which by the way was just over 3 litres per 100 kilometres or nearly 79 mile per gallon. And it even has a gear indicator as well. Cleverly placed around the outside of the dash are the idiot lights for neutral, both indicators, oil light, high beam, ABS, and the engine error light. And there's even an adjustable shift light for you boy racers out there. In Australia, this bike is sold with a 2-year unlimited kilometre warranty. The updated look is racy, and most people unfamiliar with bikes would pick it for a much bigger bike than it actually is. In my opinion, this is the best colour combo of all the years to date. It's called Deep Purplish, which was nearly a band name, I think. Luckily, they settled on Deep Purple, and so should have Yamaha. The riding position is reasonably comfortable, but for an old fart like me, I can't help thinking that those extra 22mm lower bars wouldn't do much for the performance, but may have eased the pressure on my wrists a bit. But I'm definitely not Yamaha's target market though. It's a great bike to ride, and it revs hard, and you need to rev it hard to get it along. You feel like you are motoring much quicker than you actually are, especially with the fact that you are flicking up and down the gears like Valentino Rossi. The handling is very predictable, although the owner swapped out the original equipment tyres early and found the new Pirelli rubber made a big difference. My only real complaint on this bike is the view of my body in the mirrors, but a sub $30 set of mirror extenders from Fleabay will fix this easily. What's the piece de resistance? Well, it's got to be those rims. That deep purplish paint on the alloy looks crazy in the right light, and I for one would never lube my chain just in case the rims get dirty. Then again, any excuse to clean them every day works for me as well. Let's have a listen and a quick spin on this 300cc pocket rocket. It's time to give it a review. Yep, I gave it 10 grand. For its size, it packs plenty of smiles, and I'd love to spend some more time in the twisties with it one day. I'll leave you with some more shots of this entry-level steed that would make any rider think he was a racer on the limit. Good, cheap, legal fun, I say. If you're in the market for one of these, spring the extra bucks for the 2019 model in this colour and you won't look back. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe or comment below. Bye for now, stay safe.